Ag AM in Kansas is brought to you in part by Sure Crop, liquid crop nutrition delivered right to your farm.
I'm here with you again. My name is Dr. Ignacio Ciampitti, a cropping system crop production specialist at K-State Department of Agronomy. And I would like to continue with you just talking about brief points of drought-tolerant hybrids. What are the key points that we should know about this new technology and how we are getting some information for making a wise decision and deciding the use of these hybrids. So one of the main things that we need to know about this technology, a little bit of history, is like we have basically this technology since probably more than 50 years. And so the question is why we are seeing more frequent that the seeding companies are just showing this right now today. And the point for that is like climate change, high temperatures, more stress during pollination time in corn in different environments, not only in Kansas but also in the eastern section of the Corn Belt. We are seeing episodic, very short drought periods that they can place only around pollination. And those really just maybe one day of drought or heat can affect yields in around maybe 40 to 50% if they are being placed right at pollination. So let me talk about a little bit how seed companies and how we can divide this idea of drought tolerant. We basically can probably think about this drought tolerant in two different technologies. The first one would be the drought tolerant technology that is based on companies that they are just improving corn, but based on selection every year, and it's a natural selection. There is not modification of anything inside of the genome. And then we have some other companies working more on the biotechnology side, which implies also modifications in that case inside of the plant. And that's a way that they will be gaining more kind of a true drought tolerance. So once we are seeing this distinction between different mechanisms of the drought tolerance, the question is really how drought tolerance works. And we have different explanations. One of the things that we are identifying in some hybrids is that the plant tend to avoid the stress. And the question is how the plant is avoiding the stress is basically minimizing the use of water. And it's minimizing the use of water early in the season with the main goal of trying to get that water for reproductive. And it's a very good strategy if you think about when is the moment that the corn needs more water. It's around pollination. So when we are thinking about maximizing the use of water and make sure that the corn has water accessible at that time, pollination is the right time. So if we have hybrids that they are taking up water more early in the season, those hybrids will be reaching flowering time without really water and will be very susceptible to stress. So the idea of a stress avoidance and avoid the stress is probably one of the main strategies that we are seeing on these new drought tolerant hybrids. So let's go to the main question that you have. So are these hybrids different? Do they behave different as compared to the conventional corn hybrids? Some of the information that we summarize here at K-State in the last 5 years are basically showing that we tend to see higher benefits on using DT, the drought-tolerant hybrids, when the yields are below 170 bushels. So below 170 bushels, we are seeing that the drought-tolerant hybrids tend to maximize yields, and we have a much higher benefit as compared to DT versus a conventional one. So what happens when we are going to environments that they are more than 200 bushels and 250 bushels? In those environments of high yielding environments, we are seeing that the drought tolerant technology is not paying off. It's not really producing some yield reduction, but it's just yielding the same as a conventional technology. So basically the main message summary from this is like, if you are in a low, medium yielding environments, think about the idea of investing on this technology. And you can think on this technology as probably as an extra insurance. You will get some extra benefit, extra bushels. When you are in a high yield environment, basically we are seeing that the technology is yielding very similarly to the conventional technology. So that's what the information that we collected from the DT hybrids and this new corn drought tolerance technology. So if you have any questions or anything about these technologies, feel free to contact us and the Extension Office in the Agronomy Department. Thanks.